And underneath the rows of trees, I will see you where the ocean meets the sky. Under your toes, the fire grows. You are ready for a different kind of life. You're silent, bold, the wind is calling. You must return to the wild. You're silent, bold, the wind is calling. You must return to the wild, 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 wild. Follow me down, there's no one around. Lay back and take your socks and shoes right off. That natural light is so damn polite, can make you feel just like
Yellow and yikes. So it's kind of been a while since I've uploaded anything on my YouTube channel. There's been a lot going on, and I just haven't had time to record and do YouTube, honestly. As you can tell, there's been a location change, and that's because I've had to move and to a great space. So there's been a lot of changes, and I'm now feel ready to come back and like start putting towards YouTube. I'm gonna start coming back to YouTube with actually a start to my original series, my Total Drama Sim series. So I actually love that series. I was super excited about it. I put a lot of work into it, but it fell to the wayside because I was too ambitious with like what I wanted to do with the series. As far as the biggest thing was my wheel socialization day, spinning the wheel for every single camper, finding out whether they're gonna have a good or bad interaction. It just kind of got away from me, and I just bit off more than I could chew, honestly. I actually recorded the third episode. I might insert a clip or something here, but most of the files from the video recording ended up getting corrupted. Then things got really confusing, and it just became a whole mess. And then we had a lot of big Sims updates, and my mods were clashing, and I just couldn't get back into it. And that's kind of why I started the Rainbow Sea series, which I still do enjoy, but my heart kind of lies with my original series. Like, that's what I wanted to start this with. It's just, with everything going on, I didn't have time to go in and fix everything. But I've been back into the save file. I fixed everything up. I fixed up my mods. I actually went in, and since then we've had bunk bed updates, so I definitely put in some bunk beds to match more of the Total Drama cabins. We had the pond feature introduced, which was amazing, so I can get rid of that really jagged looking fountain as a water thing, so I put in that. Did a lot of cool other things, like I put fireflies around the camp, and I don't know, it's really exciting. So I made a couple updates to the camp, made that a bit better. And yeah, I think that's about it. I kind of just now want to get into getting back into the series, so let's jump into the game real quick. Alright, so we got Sims open, but before I jump into the actual family, I want to go over the rule changes we're making. So the rule changes I'm going to be making for this, compared to the first part, is changes to day 2, specifically. If you remember, day 1 is the competing of the two teams. Like, they compete to see who's going to be safe. Day 2 is socialization day, and day 3 is the day somebody leaves the island. So what I'm changing about day 2 is, instead of spinning a wheel for every single camper, we're just going to have a wheel of good and evil. So how that's going to work is, the winning team will get the wheel of good. So I'll have all the names of the winning team on a wheel. I'll spin it. It'll randomly select one of the team members, and that person will then be available or have the option to have a good interaction that I control. Like, I force the interaction. A good interaction with any camper, and how I'll decide which camper they interact with is I'll have another wheel with every camper from both teams. Like, I'll force it. And the reason that helps is because usually once you have one interaction, the Sims keep interacting back and forth, so it could lead to a really good alliance or something like that in the game. Then the opposite's going to happen to the losing team. So the losing team will have the Wheel of Evil, and I'll spin it, and one of the losing team members will be selected, and they'll have a bad interaction with one of the campers. And I'll do this on every day too. So that's how I'm now going to deal with that socialization day. So I'm going to jump to Passman, who's already recorded this part, and we're going to spin the wheels, and then we'll jump into the game, and you'll see how socialization day works. So the first wheel I'm going to be spinning is the Wheel of Good. This is a wheel with all the names of the winning team, the Formidable Fish. So I'm going to click real quick. We'll find out all together. who's going to be selected for a good interaction. Okay. Took a long time to get there, but like, that's Zara. Okay, so now Zara is going to interact with another person, and that person's gonna be... And... Okay, cool. So that's actually someone on her team. So here we have our Wheel of Evil, so let's find out who's gonna have a forced evil interaction. And this is dangerous because these are the same teams that somebody's gonna be voted out on. Oof. And it's gonna be Jagger. So now we're gonna go back to the big wheel and see who Jagger is going to have a forced interaction with. Alright, so Jagger is gonna have his interaction with... Fable. Okay. I mean, that's not as bad. At least Fable's on a different team, so it's not someone that's going to be voting with him this week. But still, it's never good to have enemies, so we'll go ahead and make note of that, and now we can go back to the game. Alright, so here we are back at Camp Wawanaka. So, there are a couple of things that you're going to notice are different. Okay, yeah, so as you can see, a lot of people are tense, so a lot happened in that episode that I wasn't able to keep. That ended up having, like, all the files corrupted. So I'm going to give, like, a quick rundown of what happened while everybody kind of does their thing. So what happened was we had Cass and Van actually got in a fight. I think you can actually still see on Cass that she has a black eye. I'm trying to catch her. Yeah, so if you look right here, Cass has a bit of a black eye that was given to her by Van. The two of them got into a physical fight. I don't even remember why. And then there was some, if I do remember correctly, I think Zara and Dani had some flirting going on. So there's a lot of different things going on, or maybe it was Foul. But I think it was Zara. Maybe Foul. I can't remember. We'll find out. I don't want to pull up their relationships to see, because I feel like that's going to give away some of the voting. But anyway, we're just going to go with it like this. It's a bit of drama. We're just going to let it go. Some stuff behind the scenes. But now we're going to go ahead. The only thing we need to worry about today is the socialization. Oh, nice. He's calming him down. The only thing we really need to worry about today is that we need Jagger, whoever he is. We need Jagger to have a bad interaction with poor Fable, who did nothing wrong. And then we need Zara to have a good interaction with Eli. So I'm going to wait until everybody kind of wakes up, does their stuff. They're all taking care of themselves. Here's some of the fireflies I talked about adding. Also added, here's the upgraded lake. I think it looks so much better than what I had before. I have a couple dragonflies, and actually I have some crocodiles in there too. But the camp's more or less the same, other than just adding these bunk beds. So now let's go ahead and see if we can find Eli. Oh, perfect. Eli's right there on his phone. You know what, let's go with Pip. Give a pep talk. I think that's nice. But I need to get... We're gonna ignore that ghost. There. So she had a nice talk with him. That's great. And see, this is what I mean. Because see, now they're having a back and forth of, like, good things. Which is kind of why it's such an advantage to have something like that. We need... Where is he? Jagger. To have a bad interaction with Fable here. So let's see. Let's go to mean. Which one could he do? Argue. He's a musician. Maybe he doesn't like her taste in music. So we'll go with that one. He's gonna argue about her music taste. Everything's happening in the bathroom, it looks like. Let's sweat. So I'll go ahead. Of course, we've had updates now with likes and dislikes. I think as long as it makes sense with who they are, I'm going to say yes. And this one, it sounds good. We'll say yes to him being fitness. Now we need these two to have a bad interaction. Oh, here we go. So he's just sitting here insulting her type of music. Oh, she's defending it. I thought she was just going to be like, whatever, and go pee because she's sitting over here wanting to go pee. Oh, she is not having any of it. Oh, and he's still going.
Uchima, Orbahe, Anduma.
I don't think these two are going to be friends anytime soon. And Zara's just sitting here in the middle of it, just being cute. Oh, she put on a face mask. That kind of matches her outfit, honestly. I like that, but she's just sitting here enjoying her face mask while these two argue. Do you find yourself thinking about me? Is he flirting with somebody? Oh, there's a lot going on here in the kitchen. Oh, him and Ace are not getting along. Oh, Ace said nope. Was he trying to flirt with Ace? That's one I didn't see coming, but Ace shot him down real quick if he was. So we have Cass and Dani in here. Cass, in the episode I didn't, it's a shame that it got ruined, because I ended up just calling Cass Chaos Cass. She caused a fire, the fire that like so many of them are still worried about. Cass caused the fire. She got in a fight with Van, like a physical fight. And I believe she just like ended up screaming at someone, and she got bit by bugs. She was going through it. Like there was so much from being screamed at. Oh wow, so Eli and Esther are getting to know each other. That's cool. I think those are on the team that's in danger. Yeah, the Raging Rainbow. Eli's not, but Esther is. But it's going to be interesting to see if like any alliances start to form in this early game. Because if they do, it's really going to save them, because like they're all kind of just meeting each other. As you can see, like they all have pretty low relationships with each other. So if someone manages to... Is he talking about woohooing in a rocket? If you start to build a relationship early in this part, it really helps you and like can like vault you forward. Right now, I think most of the good interactions we're seeing are kind of not amongst what do you call it? Not amongst teammates. Oh wow, so I guess Zara's just having a treat yourself day in here, and she's getting... Look at them two. They're kind of like bonding. That's cute. I like this friendship. These two are just like doing face masks, playing with makeup. That's cute. This could be a really cute group. These are two that I didn't see coming together, kind of like the Doom and Gloom girl and the Everything is Sunshine girl, but I like it. These two are really bonding. Eli's not on the team that lost, but these two are talking a lot. These two actually are on the same team, which is good because Jagger's already going around and had a negative interaction. So it's good for him to be building it. Maybe an all gods. My name is Eli Pedro. Nice to meet you, Dani. Maybe an all guys alliance could form here. Well, I guess it's two separate conversations. You can't call it a guys alliance. And also Cass would be standing right there. But honestly, she lives for the chaos. Still can't believe she got a black eye from Van. Like, look at her. But she's one of the few that's actually not in a horrible mood. Like, she's in a great mood, but she's the one with the black eye. Makes everybody else look a little dramatic. And Fable, who is still in the bathrooms. I think she's just enjoying having herself a treat herself day. She is on the safe team after all, so I can't blame her. Oh, Zara's back. These two are just having a good old time. Esther and Lacey are both kind of just taking a chill, even though they're both on the losing team. I think they need to be careful. Now we got Lacey in her showering. Maybe she's gonna join in on this kind of treat yourself day going on in here. Looks like a lot of people just chilling. But at least, hey, we got some people cleaning. That's good. Empty trash. Oh, that's my fault. Let me do that real quick. One that fits the aesthetic. There we go. I think that's nice. Alright, I got them a trash can now so they can actually throw stuff away. I guess Dani's over here wishing he was on the winning team. I don't know who stole the banner here, but you have to put in cheats to get it again because it's a like unlockable item based off being in a club and stuff, and I just haven't felt like putting in the cheats again to get the banner back yet. Eventually I'll get it back there. Eventually. Okay. We got people in here talking finally. Even though Cass is on the safe team and Dani isn't. See, as I said, it seems like there's a lot of like relationship building between people who are in like different teams, which is good for later in the game. Do you think I look young? She just asked Jagger.
Need.
Oh, I don't know if that's a good answer.
Uh-huh.
Nope. Wow, they're just rude here. Or maybe just blunt. Somewhere in between the... somewhere along the two of those. Maybe a bit of both. I don't get it. You guys are in danger. You're just napping away. I think Dani might be in the best space. Like, he's not... Then again, he's socializing with people from the other team. It's hard. It's hard to tell, because on the Raging Rainbows, we have Fallon, who's here making conversations, but mostly with the other team, similar to Dani. Then we have Lacey, who's sleeping. We have Dani, who we just talked about, is in here, kind of doing his own thing. He's kind of stuck to Jagger glitch for a second. He's kind of stuck. Okay, I'm about to get Ace off the phone. Oh, Ace is feeling flirty. Dani's kind of stuck to the whole mess hall basically the whole time. Then we have Esther. Where is she? Here she is. We have Esther. Oh, she's actually up from her nap, but she's been napping for a while now. Oh, I guess she decided to self-medicate for her illness. Then we have Benji, who's kind of been all over the place, but now it's just napping. Like, I've seen him here and there, but I don't think he's done too big of anything. And then we have Jagger, who's had some bad interactions with the other team. And also, he had a disagreement with Fallon, saying that she did not look young. I'm Jagger. I don't really share my last name with strangers, though. Nice to meet you, though. That's kind of cool. I don't know if that's from one of the mods I have, or if that's just a new feature in the game, but it's kind of cool. Wait, did he? Oh, I thought for a second I saw a black eye on Jagger. Oh, we have Lacey in here. I think Jagger's the only person on her team in here. Yeah, Van and Eli are on the Formidable Fish, so they're safe. But maybe if she starts talking to Jagger, that could be good for her. Or not. He just left. Got people sleeping on both teams, taking naps. We've got Cass all by herself there, and Esther, and then we got these four chilling here. Seems like they're just kind of taking the lazy afternoon approach. Wait, did they leave that there? I'm gonna move that off. I don't need another fire. It was chaos last time. So did he not even finish eating? He just grabbed what she was cooking? He just took Lacey's food. Maybe she's buttering him up. Oh, here we go. Some interactions on the losing team of the two team members. That's definitely a good thing to see.
Oh, Pampini.
I mean, for them two at least. I'm interested to see what she's gonna do, because she's angry. So I feel like she might have a very interesting interaction at some point. We've got more napping going on. Oh wow, this seems to be the popular place now. But nobody's really interacting here. It doesn't look like. Got someone sleeping over at the Formidable Fish. Well, look. So I think everybody has a second outfit. And this is one of Jagger's. I think it's kind of the same thing, just a different color top. But a couple of them, maybe not everybody, but a couple of the campers I know have second outfits. Esther, actually, for example, since she's a like beauty guru, she actually has some of the same outfits, but different makeup looks for each one. I thought that would be kind of cool, so maybe we'll be able to see a couple different looks from her. As long as she doesn't go first, at least, because she is on the losing team. Are these two arguing? Oh yeah, she was in a bad mood, and he was in a flirty mood. Oh no, they're doing fine. Never mind. No, they're not. Oh wow, she's... she tried to slushy him. It's not glee, it's total drama. I guess these two aren't getting along. He's medicated too. I guess some type of illness went around, so they all started taking medicine. Is she mad because her slushy didn't work? I don't even know what Ace did to deserve a slushy, honestly. Then we have Zara over here just being so cute. She's honestly one of my favorites look-wise. Like, I think she's amazing. Hopefully she ends up being like a really cool, fun player to watch as well. So I guess Lacey's gonna cook another meal since Eli stole her meal earlier. She's gonna have a great cooking skill, which could come in handy at another competition. I left everybody's skills at 0. I didn't give anybody a skill advantage. So any skills they gain while doing things themselves is just like to their own advantage. But I'm not like forcing any skill gains. It's all on them and their personality. I feel like Zara is always walking in somewhere, but then she just kind of stands there. Oh, Esther and Jagger. You know what? Jagger, I think, is the person I've seen talk the most with his actual team members. Oh, no. Looks like Esther caught something. And not just makeup's going to be able to cover that up. Oh, they're cooking together. That's so cute. That's so cute. I haven't seen much of that interaction of people cooking together, so that's a really cool one to add. Oh, I didn't even know Fable was in here. Here comes Cass. She's not angry anymore now, she's just uncomfortable. Join cooking. It looks like she's done. I think you missed the call, Cass, sorry. A lot of them sleeping through the day. I might, in the future, get rid of napping, because it adds a lot, because at the end of the night, like, they all end up going to sleep anyway. I don't want to interact too much. I want to let a lot of it be just natural, like what they do. But sometimes, I don't know, just watching them all take turns napping. Like, it's fine now because there's so many of them, but in the future, I feel like we're just going to be watching people nap all day. Like, if they all start napping at the same time, that's going to be a mess. But I guess right now, it's also, like, an advantage of the game. It's like, do you nap now and socialize later, or do you socialize now and nap later? Because it seems to kind of be, like, everybody kind of naps at different times, but, like, based on who's awake when you're napping is gonna change who you're able to socialize with. It looks like Fable and Ace talking some more. Seems like these two are getting along pretty well, which is pretty cool. Again, like I said, that's one that I saw getting along. Lacey's sitting over here just nodding to herself. Notification waffle. Fable, my name is Ace. I saw y'all talking before. I hope y'all traded names before now, but you know. Whatever. Wait, are they flirting? That's something I did not see coming. That would be a twist. What's wrong with Fable? Smooth and glowy. Oh, from her skincare she did earlier. Oh, we have Dani and Lacey. Looks like we have a good amount going on. It seems like the mess hall and, well, actually I'd just say the mess hall and the bathroom are the biggest socializing points, which makes sense, especially with the mess hall. Is Cass talking to herself? Oh no, she's talking to Ace. They're getting along though, even though I think he... Oh, never mind. I always speak too soon. You can never tell with Cass. Again, I think she's Chaos Cass. I hope she makes it through this week, because I feel like she's gonna bring the crazy. Like, her interactions are always so random, but I enjoy it. Get very much like Izzy vibes from the first season of Total Drama from her, who was one of my favorite characters in that show. Alright, so we're coming up on 10 p.m. in the day. We have a bit of socializing here, but I think everybody's kind of heading to bed. So I'm going to wrap up this episode here. And the next episode will actually be the vote, and somebody will be sent down the dock of shame out of the game. And so it'll be our first eviction, and it will be from the Raging Rainbows, which means it's going to be one of our people. Let me look at my list again. I'm sorry, I'm getting back into the groove of like these characters. So it'll be either Fallon, that is Zara. I'm always doing that because they have like in the pictures it's so small, so the hair like flopped to one side gets me. It'll either be Fallon, Esther, Lacey, who's sleeping currently, Benji. Is there anybody else here? Benji, Jagger, or Dani. It'll be one of those 6 leaving first. Comment down below who you're hoping stays, who you hope to go, or even tell me, like, out of today, like, out of socializing, who did you see that you think could be an alliance, or an alliance you'd love to see. Let me know down below, and be sure to check out my social media with my Instagram and everything below, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.